Part 30. Come on, join us. Please like and subscribe, then relax and enjoy. Some days up in the Ozarks there'd be, others would see them down San Angelo, or hiding out on Grand Prairie, often hanging out in the outlaw badlands of Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Riding through Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, nosing out further there'd sometimes be Wyoming, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Tennessee, and Mississippi. Early March of 1933, in the papers they read that F.D.R. had ordered all banks to temporarily close, a bank holiday of sorts, while Uncle Sam pored over their books. Robbing banks during this time would be a dumb trick, they said. So off on their own holiday they drove to Winston Salem, Camel City in North Carolina they did rove. Their wish to visit the Camel cigarette factory may seem strange, snapping Kodaks with a Brownie along the way, posing against the rocks of the Appalachian mountain range. Strangers would often them gladly help, not knowing nor interested in who they were. To them just some young people who needed a hand, helping in whatever way they could, no questions asked. For no repayment, they Bonnie and Clyde tasked. Dual personalities, one of a polite young couple, the other of heavily armed robbers and thieves, giving a little here and stealing some there. Those to whom they gave liked them, those from whom they stole did not for them care. Bonnie would guard with the car, motor always running, sounding a warning on the horn at any sign of danger, while Clyde would politely but firmly handle the robbery. I don't want to hurt you, but I've got to have your money. Hand it over. People were kind of jaded, their gold ripped off, their hard-earned money lost to failing banks, or their land foreclosed on, unable to repay their debts. In misery some found a tender spot in their heart for bank robbers like Clyde and pretty Bonnie, his sweetheart. Robbing and stealing their way all over the country, often not knowing themselves where next they'd be, on their epic road trip through such diverse scenery, but always looping back round again to Texas, always Texas, their folks again to see. Bonnie whiled away the time, reading newspapers and magazines, scribbling down profuse, poetic verse with rhyme. On scraps of paper she'd then screw up, and just throw them all away, for in her memory they would easily stay. Bonnie would sometimes get to feeling lonesome, being in the company of men all the time, not having a woman to talk to. She missed the chatter and laughter of girl talk. For the company of a woman she often did pine. Bonnie would calm her nerves, having it bottled hell, while nervously chain-smoking cigarettes, but never did she get so drunk that she couldn't think, run, shoot her guns, and drive the car. Whiskey dulled her fear and calmed her into sleep. End of Part 30. Come on, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. The next part is coming soon.